Hello and welcome to episode 26 of the Civilization 4 Let's Play, playing as Hannibal of Carthaginian Empire. And if you don't know what's happening, check out the other videos. We're building up for a war though, is the short answer to that question. A desperate war. A war that I'm willing to use nukes in, a war I'm willing to use everything because it's endgame stuff here. I've pretty much abandoned technology in a lot of ways. So why am I putting money into it still if it doesn't have really any chance to get? Yeah, you know, I have a chance to get to these robotics, and that would be a massive difference. Okay, so feel free to skip maybe 5-10 minutes into this video because it could be a lot of building up troops. But I guess like I'm reacting to things, so I have a couple of ICBMs sitting around. We'll just keep them sitting around, and I have tactical nukes built. I have, well, not much else. And I'm just waiting for my peace treaty basically to run out. And I guess I attack... What city do I attack? Like, this is the easy one. Or do I go for this city up here, which is the more valuable one? I need to get to Paris. Like, and there's no point leaving... there's no point leaving this city in behind me, especially with all these troops. I think I go in, I wipe this city out. It's not going to be an easy fight, but I think it is a fight I win. He wipes out half my army in a retaliatory strike, and hopefully I've built up enough army, and the army's coming behind me. Do I wait to nuke Paris? I think I wait to nuke Paris because I want to hurt his production capability. Okay, so many things are happening in the background. We're still catching up. The Barbarian city has been captured by the Zulu Empire. Where the hell is that happening? Yeah, I think I'm going to wait for my nukes until I can reach Paris. Okay, let's have these guys just fly up here on a reconnaissance mission. Oh my, this nuke is just in my way to select all the other troops. I'm going to move them up to the hill here, although maybe that might be just tipping off the French that a war is coming. I'm not sure if the AI is able to figure that out. But I would like to protect that fort because it's got quite a few of my fighters in it. And I'm sort of thinking of moving in some nukes into there. You know, we can think on that on the next turn or two. Oh, another bloody combat thing. All these guys just gonna have to be put to sleep independently now. I think I'm actually short artillery. No, I think I need everything. Now I think about it. Right, this Southern hemisphere, this Southern continent here is actually now a powerhouse. It's building army troops for me, hand over foot. Unfortunately, this Northern hemisphere is not a powerhouse quite yet. It can't build enough troops to capture its own continent, and I don't want to. I don't want to not send troops to this because this is where the main fight's going to be. I think it's not where my main civilization is anymore, but it's where the French's main civilization is, and that's what needs to be stopped. Let's have a quick look on the victory conditions. All right, doesn't look like culture is going to get there. This has not been growing fast whatsoever. It does look like space victory is going to get there, unless we nuke his ass. Which, of course, you know, ICBMs can just reach his capital anyway. Let's just check on that. How many ICBMs have I got? One, and I have a second over there somewhere. Is there a range on this? Can these hit anywhere in the world? Nuke enemy lands. I don't see a yellow line around them. I'm gonna assume ICBMs, like if they're like real world things, are extremely long range, and I'm gonna assume can hit the entire world. So you know what? If we're going to war, I think we need to go to war. You are building ICBMs, and that's all. Okay, I guess you can heal. Actually, is what I want you to do. Maybe some sort of secondary force building up in this city wouldn't be a terrible idea. I've got some cities here that are capable of building. Don't like these gunships able to jump. Is that my mine he's taken? What is that mine? Oh, it's not. It's nothing special. His culture is starting to encroach into me a good bit, which I guess is to be expected. Yeah, I don't have enough artillery here. We're moving you to artillery production. I'll delay those ICBMs a couple of turns. Artillery. What the hell is this? Okay. I didn't notice range on my SAM units there before. I just put him to sleep. You know, everybody needs more artillery. Actually, I'm in a bit of trouble in that front. Some of these powerhouses over here can start on artillery. That guy this city did start as a powerhouse, but he hasn't really grown into it much. I guess I've stunted a lot of their growths with all this military building. I think I just nuke Paris. Like, ooh, I have enough to support city revolts. That could be valuable. I think like city revolt like damages all the troops inside the city. We'll just leave them there for some future mission. I think this turn should run out any moment now. Diplomatic victory. I imagine Boadicea has more chance. So does that mean I should support de Gaulle? In fact, they might actually win this. Boadicea. No, I'm too big, and the French are too big. Surely. I guess abstaining is the best bet because I don't know what kind of deal they've got. But I've got to imagine he doesn't have a chance with how big the French and I are. Jesus, he's completed another part. Okay, he's still short 3 important components, but that's not going to take him too long. Let's just check. We do still have a peace treaty. I must figure out how to check how long they are left. Man, infiltration in my cities is a big problem. Should I station a spy in all my own cities? Does that help stop them? Oh, how close is this guy? Oh, he is quite close. I assume the Gaul voted against them. And does me abstaining like reduce the numbers or something? Or if I had a vote for the Gaul would have been quite close as well. How about I just vote for Boadicea and, like, you know, therefore I'm part of the winning team. I could chalk that up to a victory, can't I? I think that would be technically a victory. Best kind of victory. I think I could live with myself. Of course I could. It's all or nothing. Oh my god, this is quite an army. Fortunately, it's running into a few things technologically more advanced than it, which is not good. I might be running into advanced artillery, advanced armor soon, very soon. You know what? Let's put a few artillery pieces up here. Keep them in the game. Okay, a spy has been stumbled upon while operating near the card. Oh, okay, that's good for us. All right. I was thinking, why is it green if we've lost the spy? This is annoyingly slow. Frustratingly slow, maybe. Hopefully my witty banter has been keeping you entertained in a slight way. I don't think we have long left to wait. I'm going to guess even next turn. Is it worthwhile attacking with this force? I just don't think it has enough. Can these fighters reach this city? They can. It would be quite the blow if I could wipe out this continent. If only I could go to war against this continent and not the other continents. That'd be an interesting dynamic. Okay, that's the deal cancelled. Will he just attack us instantly? I'm not sure. So what do you think? ICBM Paris while attacking this guy, or wait, I'm not sure. Either way, it is war. Let's go for it. Unfortunately, I can't attack him very first turn. I'd like to. He's got robotics at least, anyway. Oh, this is bad. Could I maybe convince him to go to war, declare war on the Gaul? Come on, come on. I'll give you vision. Actually, I won't give you vision. Too dangerous. Okay, now I have to remember not to deplete my entire defense structure here, because they're holding a lot of my planes. But let's begin sacrificing aircraft into these jets. Shot down, shot down, shot down, shot down. That's not good. Maybe I'll just go ahead and lose all these guys, and that'll save me a bit of trouble. Shot them all down. How was I surviving last time? Your guided missile has damaged things. All right. Okay, they're finally getting through, and I shot down a few jets at terrible costs, like outrageously high costs. So much so, I'm gonna have to have some fighters built. A lot of fighters built. I was expecting him to be a little faster on the building. Yeah, he's good. Oh, and this guy's good as well. Alright. Right, that should be a constant stream of fighters. At a cost, though. At a cost of a constant stream of other troops. Right, so I have some fighters. Why did I use a guided missile last turn? I can't even attack with my ground troops this turn. Oh, that was stupid. I guess let's leave a 10 defense because there's only one fighter left there. And the rest of you guys are moving in. Into open ground. Easily attacked open ground. Well, good luck. Maybe I should send a message to the French saying, look, you probably better just to let me win a little, because if not, I'm going to nuke your cities. Like, fact. Okay, this guy's no backup. But I guess let's just move up this hill just to worry him. Okay, you can... I'm guessing there's jets everywhere. There is. I can't leave that little defense. Even that is too little of a defense. He could easily just sweep in behind me. Let's go ahead and try and take this city and destroy the fighters like that. Okay, let's find out how bad of a decision all that was. If we lose this entire army, actually, you know, we might even just be able to, I guess, nuke the cities in spite, and then maybe call this series a day. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope we somehow. They have nukes. They're using nukes. This is not good. I hear nukes dropping. Well, I don't hear them, but I can see explosions. Maybe I should be able to hear them if I hadn't messed around with my sound system. The screen shaking like this is not good. But it looks like it was falling on that city. I'm going to have to assume it's falling on my... What has happened to sound? They haven't even come in with ground troops yet. If nukes are used, though, the Celts might come in against the French. Okay, what the hell happened there? The game is spazzing out. There's too many units. There's too many shit. Too much going down. Okay, now the ground attack starts. Right, this might be a while, and I think my troops are going to be wiped out. This is all my army. This is everything. I've zero chance of winning the game if these get wiped out. I will go ahead and nuke them out of spite. It's not a deterrent unless you're willing to use them. Maybe, you know, this could go okay. As long as these are... Maybe it was good that I got that one missile strike in at least. They're on a hill, I believe. Ooh. Fighting armor. Yeah, I didn't have enough defense up there. I love the way the SAM units use their Uzis against helicopters, despite having a ground-to-air missile on their shoulder. That's not a smart choice. Like, oh, you couldn't. I don't have a camera on me right now. You couldn't see that I was weighing up two options in my hands. I guess those Uzis do a pretty good job. Oh, do I not have anti-tank in this pile? Anti-tank are against armor, I believe. I would have thought they would work against mechanized infantry. But then again, like maybe not. At least these guys are using their anti-tank missiles on their shoulders instead of some handguns they have. Not doing a great job, this anti-tank. I also should look up where the what's the combat log, how to find that, because I'd be interested to go back down through it and see if I did in fact get nuked. Although I think it'd be too long of a list. If this is the end, my friends, I think that was a good attempt. We lost this game in the mid game. I don't know, around episode 10ish, I suppose. I fell way too far behind. I needed to make a few more adjustments then. Actually, I think the big mistake I made is when I colonized the second continent. I never got my maintenance under control as quick as I did. I ended up looking up Forbidden Palace and Versailles and found out a lot. That turned the game around for me. One of has defected to the Celtic Empire. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Is it the actual spy itself? No, it's not. Okay, what have we got left? It's a big enough army. Okay, first things first. Let's throw a guided missile into this pile. Fighters, you go die there against those jets. Tactical nuke? Anyone? Anyone fancy a tactical nuke? Oh yeah, I just did that. That's actually pretty cool. Like, that's gonna do a job, right? A second tactical nuke into does that just wipe out a 3x? Did I wipe out my own troops with that nuke? The goal launches a tactical nuke. It explodes. The goal launches. Okay, that's from the last turn. I've got to assume. Uh-oh. I think I just nuked myself a little. I wish I did. I wish I knew more about these nukes. They look significantly weaker. What is here? Oh, it's a good ship. Yeah, every one of my troops look nearly dead. Oh no. Mistakes may have been made. Well, these guys can't take a city. My boats are... Okay, okay, lesson learned. Tactical nukes take at least a 3x3 area and do damage to it. Okay. Well, while we're here... What the hell does that do? That's a bigger nuke. Does that did that change anything? Did I destroy any of his spacecraft production? I guess I weaken a lot of troops and maybe kill a lot of them in there. I'm enjoying this, I have to say. Unfortunately, I wiped out most of my own troops. But you know, eggs, omelets, something like that. Let's see if that hurts my troops. ICBM maybe is a 4x4 square, a 5x5 square, something like that. We're gonna find out right now. No, okay, they didn't seem to be injured at all, but it did do a hell of a lot of damage to the surrounding units. Let's get these guys in here to reinforce. I have a fighter just sitting out here in no man's land. I also have bombers I have not used whatsoever. You know, I think nukes might only be useful if I have if I use my tanks to go in over the ground. Also, ideally, I would have modern artillery also could go in over the ground. I don't know your thoughts on that. I'm sort of a little curious how this will play out, so I'm going to allow this to roll on another turn or two. We'll keep the video going, as I think this might be towards the end. I think these guys might be able to wipe out. Oh, there's not really much here. No, they're too weak from their own attack, actually. Got any nukes over here for me? I sort of, gotta say, I'm sort of enjoying using these nukes. How did the other people feel about me using nukes? But then again, I think I used them second. I'm fairly sure I used my nukes second in that fight. Wow, he's he's shooting down a lot of things. That's some leveling up he did. Maybe this isn't over with all these troops I'm building up. Well, let's just see what his next turn does. Like, I assume might be able to reinforce this nuke-riddled city, but I did nuke 3 cities around them. So maybe also before I use nukes, I might need to build that SDI thing, things that shoots that nukes down. I really don't like the mechanic in the game that allows, once the Manhattan Project is built, everybody has nukes. That's not fair. I want the overwhelming advantage. If you push for a Manhattan Project, you build the nukes first, you should get that advantage. You should have some sort of weird situation of having this massively underpowered army using nukes to conquer a wasteland of Earth. Not having the ability to clean it up after yourself. Okay, that's good. Oh, okay. Oh, he has modern armor. Well, I think we already knew this was over. This is just confirmation. Okay, I hope I'm not being overly pessimistic, but I am in fact going to call this series a day. It was certainly fun. For those who'd like me just to play it out, you know, I'll keep the save file. You know, if there's a real clamour for people who'd like me to play it out to see if the French or the Celts would in fact win out in the end, feel free. But personally, I am looking forward to starting a new game and getting into a better situation next time, winning out. I'll let this turn play out though. I am a little curious with that. I think that's the first time I've tried to use nukes in a realistic way. Pardon me. I have used nukes, but not in any realistic way. Oh, I really needed some medics in this pile. That would have helped immensely. Is there any bombers that can reach over here? Yeah, that'll do. That dog will hunt. 62%. If I don't survive, I die. I don't like that. I think I'd rather just defend. 85%. Still, the fact that I die if I don't succeed. Just sit back and defend there, please. I know I said this game's over, but let's try and take the city. That's the sound of success, people. There is a few sounds of success in there. They've just been nuked. How are you not able to take them over? I guess I have just been learning a little bit about World War One, and they probably thought the same. They've just been attacked by a massive artillery barrage. How are you not able to take them over? Well, oh, these guys might actually be able to do something. Right, well, that's it. I think a 30-minute long video is long enough for this spiral into death, this spiral into defeat, more accurately. Look how much of the earth we control. Like, do I even have the largest world? Oh, it's because Boadicea has so many vassals, I guess. Land area. Like, look at the land area I have. I have 28% of the land area, whereas I only have 20% of population. She's 41%. Does that mean I'm not stacking my cities in close enough? I never build them this close, whereas that is clearly a mistake. Like, I surely could fit another city in here, another city in here, and so on. But then again, this was his homeland. He had so much more time to build this up, all these populations, whereas my populations are a little lower, some 6s, 8s, and all there. Maybe I was wrong to emphasize military when I did. Maybe I still had time to emphasize technology with this massive industrial base I was building back here. I don't know, like, you know, because is there any way for me to see which city themselves, which population without the added bonus from vassals are ahead? How about, is there no just population here? No, I guess it's they don't split it up. You just get your vassals, part of your vassals' power. I think it'd be an interesting thing to see. Definitely, I think though, if I went into the save files, I don't think you're able to. The automatic files don't save enough. If I went back to around about halfway, when I took this continent, if I had have taken control of its maintenance a little better, if I'd maybe made some better, maybe more aggressively taking the northern continent, although, or maybe just ignored the northern continent. I don't know. There's lots of options. I guess it was mainly lost in the fact that maybe I needed to go to war against the French earlier, although they were powerful from the start. I was just penned in too much here in the homeland. Would have been worthwhile to move my capital over. Oh my god, look how low population my guys are. Did they get, maybe it's got nuked or something, I don't know. But I do have a capital over there. I moved the Food and Palace and all that. Lots of questions in this series. I'm actually quite happy with it. It was a fun end game. It was a real end game. It could have gone longer though. And thanks for sticking with me through this. I think there's one or two of you guys I can see watching most of them. I know some people just drop in for the odd one. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will start up my new series probably in the next day or two. Although I think I might start up a Civ 5 series as well. But that'll be a much more beginnery, not really knowing what I'm doing sort of series. Until then, thanks for watching and goodbye.